Good morning, and I want to congratulate you on joining my new channel. Once again, my name is Bonnie, and it is an extreme pleasure to have you be the first ones to join this my group and my channel. I want to talk about just real quick this evening about words that we aren't quite aware that we may say that actually keep us from succeeding, and self-sabotages ourselves from actually achieving our most deepest desires. And there's two words, and this even goes, if you're a parent out there and you have children, you want to. Our job is to, train up our children in the way of the Lord, so that when they get older, that they may not, turn from the from the Lord and the Word, and the truth and the light. Um, this concept of our words and the brain and how it functions with our bodies. And two words: if and don't. These two words, I'll explain how if you use that word, you can start to replace if with when. Almost every sentence. If you say if, you can replace it with when, and that kind of like that that's you gaining control of your own mind with your words, so that your mind's not saying, okay, yeah, if, well, if is not any possibility. The word if, there is no possibility, when it comes to your everyone's conception of the brain, because even though we're unique in individuals, we are also quite the same. And second word is don't. And especially for your parents, grandparents, anybody, teachers, or whatever that deal with young children, from a young age, from 8 on down, is most crucial. And saying the word don't triggers your brain to, okay, well, don't. The brain has to do what someone's telling you don't do, so that it can learn how not to do it. For example, this is, please comment below, let me know. I know there's many out there that can relate to this certain one. You tell a child, you give them a drink, don't spill it, don't run, you're going to trip, the brain, it's an automatic program. When that word triggers the brain, that, okay, well, in order to learn how not to do something, you have to mess up in order to know how to venture and get it right. I mean, in so many different topics, this is extremely true. So, we can replace don't spill this, uh don't don't trip, into a positive, please, you think any yourselves to replace it. We'd all love to hear what your journey is in it, because we all learn from each other, and but back to don't. I like to venture off. I do that occasionally. I apologize. Our time is crucial, and get straight to the point and then on with our day. But when you say, don't spill this, just maybe with a positive phrase like, um, I know you can do this. Be cautious, or like my favorite one is just be careful, because most of the time a child knows more than we even give a lot of them credit for, and so often as well. My biggest thing is always, and of course I took this for granted myself, and we've all been there. If we're not there now, then we've been there, or we've experienced it, or we've seen it, and our ego has judged somebody by it. And when a child gets upset or angry or has any emotion, that child has learned it by its surroundings, and that's how it reacts, whether it be you yourself, or a babysitter or caregiver, or whatever, because monkey see, monkey do. So too often we see our kids, pitch a temper tantrum or get angry or have an emotional outrage or breakdown or whatever. And too often we think that they're different from us. And we actually have that awareness and that pause and always breathe, counts of three, think, oh, I used to do that, or just have the compassion to let go of the judgment of what ought to be, and just be in the present, and realize that our children have emotions just like we do, and we can help them along instead of screaming and yelling, or or being caught up in some other situation, like for instance, I just had a conversation with a client friend of mine just recently about getting their child up in the morning. And 9 times out of 10, you're rushing around trying to get yourself ready as well, and get the household ready, get the children off to school, and rush, 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 and we don't stop and breathe and realize, okay, well, maybe they're just having a bad morning, just like you are, because you live in the same house or whatever. We just tend to forget about that. We just that reminder that, you know, um, we're making a living, trying to do the best we can, and so are our children, and all of us, all shapes, sizes, age, and all have their way of coping or dealing, and they're, we can help each other, and give our babies credit, because you know what, they definitely are, they're authentic in their creation, and they learn their reactions to emotions, and also love to share this opportunity with you. I found um, just opening up and just to have a conversation with your child, to get them to engage, to express that their emotions, are are acceptable, and you can just simply say, "I had a rough day today. I feel so drained." It's just like everyone, like on the highway, was really aggravated today. And I guarantee you, something just like, I got really aggravated. You sit down and you have dinner together, and you just one sentence, and I really got aggravated today. How was your day today? I hope you had a good day today. Give me a smile. Guarantee you that they will engage with you and say, you know what? I did too today. It's just it is. It's when we find that awareness, we realize that, even it's not just us. The world is not revolved just around us. If we're having, you know, these coincidences throughout the day, and we're just aggravated by the time we walk in the door, and of course, working, and come home and maybe children screaming. Most of the time it had nothing to do with what's in the present. It's something that they went through that day. You had a bad day. We're connected all together. Energy, guarantees somebody has a story to engage and communicate. Um, Gives us a healthy um, mind, and a healthy reaction. Anyway, make this short and sweet. Have a blessed morning, and God bless you. And till later, please subscribe. Hit that bell icon and comment below. Love to hear from you, where you're from. Good morning from beautiful Florida.